Welcome to our channel, the show that exposes misconduct, breaks down police encounters, defends civil rights, and demands real accountability. Today's feature comes from Yardley Ski Auditing. Make sure to check out his channel through the link below, subscribe, and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, Yardley shares two explosive encounters that both ended in payouts after blatant misuse of Section 43. But the second encounter takes things even further. While calmly filming outside a government building, Yardley is suddenly rushed and unlawfully detained by an officer who seems to abandon every rule of proper policing.
English?
Yeah, I speak English.
Yeah, hiya. Just asking for a way you count in recording a police station. The vehicle's coming in and out of the police station, please, sir.
Oh, can I...
Stand back, please.
Can I ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm Inspector Ralph. Okay.
Have you got a number?
I'm an inspector. I don't have a shoulder number.
I apologise. Okay. Can I ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm Chief Inspector Mattock.
Okay.
From Aviation Policing.
Okay.
This is obviously a police station, which is an armoury. Obviously, we've got weapons in there. Okay, as you can see, we're an armed police inocue. So obviously, when people are recording a police station, which doesn't really happen that often around here,
yeah,
it obviously comes to our attention.
Okay.
That's the reason why you've been stopped. Obviously,
am I being stopped? Am I being detained? Well,
no, speak to the moment.
Am I being detained?
Not the moment, no.
Well then, so if I'm not being detained, then I can talk.
Okay.
You are speaking to me in a way that I'm saying I don't have to listen to you. You're not detaining me. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Fair enough, you're asking me, and I'm accounting for my actions.
And you haven't accounted for your actions.
Well, I am. I'm telling you that I'm filming on a public street, public interest. What more do you want?
Spector's excuse never added up. Claiming Yardley was stopped because weapons were inside the building isn't valid under the law. That's just fear-driven policing. Every police facility has weapons, but that doesn't make nearby sidewalks off limits. There's no rule against filming a police site just because firearms are stored there. Yardley stayed calm, confirmed he wasn't detained, and walked off. His composure proved the point. Authority doesn't override law. A textbook example of soft pressure failing.
Why are you filming a police station and the vehicles come out the police station, and obviously you're filming me now?
You're the only vehicle that has come out.
Okay.
Your police, I can call police personnel in their working day. I'm telling you, I'm not doing nothing wrong, and I can do it.
I want to make sure that your activities are not suspicious or criminal intent.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Which is fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, of course,
okay.
It's fair enough.
And I think you'd be exactly the same using my shoes.
Yeah,
okay?
I agree.
I've never met you before.
No, that's fair enough.
I've got nothing against you. You know, I don't know what your name is.
No, that's fair enough.
My name. You can give me your name if you wish. You know, if you want to have first name terms, that's totally up to you. But obviously, that's the reason why we're speaking to you at the moment, so you can account for your actions.
Got another officer out, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah, PC Philpott.
Yep. Can I have your number?
Shoulder number's just there, 3821.
Okay. And another officer as well, yeah?
You happy to tell me your details?
No, I'm not.
Why's that?
Because I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm on a public footpath.
It's just polite, isn't it? I've introduced myself.
When officers know they lack legal grounds to demand info, they often hide it under being polite. The officer shared his name, which was correct, but once Yardley refused, that should have ended it. There's no law forcing anyone to return the favor. The "it's just polite" excuse revealed the truth. This wasn't about courtesy, it was about control. Yardley stood on public ground, obeying all laws, and the officer's suspicion came simply because Yardley understood his rights.
What's your intentions then with you recording the police station?
It's a public interest video. Not sure what I'm going to do. It's totally.
Do you put it on social media? Do you have a social media site or YouTube?
Can I again ask if I'm being detained?
You're not being detained, no.
Okay, so if I'm not being detained, can I ask kindly if I can just go about my way? I mean, you can ask me the same question over and over again. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Okay. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers out. Yeah, I'm not doing no hostile reconnaissance.
Why did you say that?
Because
not many people will say that.
Oh yeah, lots of people do say that actually.
Well,
when they have interactions with
stop someone who's suddenly
okay, so when they have interactions with police who start asking me to account for my actions when I'm standing on a public footpath, if somebody was walking past and they were filming, would you just all of a sudden stop?
When Yardley denied doing hostile reconnaissance, he shut down the usual excuse used for unjustified stops. But the inspector twisted it into suspicion, as if knowing the law was suspicious behavior. Yardley's question hit home. Would an average bystander filming quietly be stopped? Of course not. The inspector's bias showed clearly. Confident citizens made him uncomfortable. That's backward. Police should value legal awareness, not fear it. When Section 43 was suddenly mentioned, his tone exposed uncertainty and poor understanding.
Well, it depends really, but
Okay.
your activity
Oh,
is
right.
not
Normal, is it?
It's not normal.
Yeah, it is normal actually.
Like a normal member of
Look, there's another 2 up there. So much like 2, 4, 6 people.
How many? You've got 3 people walking there. How many of them
Yeah,
are videoing?
you can 43 me if you like.
Okay. Do you know what Section 43
I do know what
is? The
Section
terrorism Act.
43 is,
Okay, have you ever been subject to that before?
let me just say to you, if you're going to Section 43 me, yeah, I would like to know why.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm accounting for my actions. Yeah, I'm not being hostile. I'm not being aggressive.
No,
yeah, have you got
I never
any?
said
Have
you
you got
are.
any information why you would want to do Section 43? Or is it just something which you want to abuse because
No,
I'm
we're not
filming?
using it.
Well, because I'm filming, which I can do, which is a legal activity, why would you want to go down the road of a Section 43? And if you do, let me just tell you, I will make a civil claim against you.
Okay.
Yardley's calm response, reminding the officer he'd done nothing wrong, exposed the weakness of the entire stop. The inspector wasn't reacting to a threat, just personal discomfort. Section 43 requires evidence of terrorism, not vague feelings. Acting on emotion instead of facts is dangerous. Godley's line that the officer just wants to do something summed it up. The moment he snapped, saying, "You can talk over me, but I'll still talk," the motive was clear. Ego, not justice.
Wants to do something. He didn't want to come out of his station for no reason whatsoever.
Let me tell you now.
This sun's really in my eyes. I
We're
can't
going to
even
detain
see
you
properly.
under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
Can I carry on filming?
As it's been explained to you,
Can I carry on filming? Fair enough.
you can just talk over me, but I will just
No,
talk.
I'm just asking if I can carry on filming.
So, you are detained under Section 43 of
Yeah,
the
under what
Terrorism
grounds?
Act. The reason being is you're hanging outside a police station,
Okay.
filming officers coming in and out. We've asked you the reason
Was I filming
for
officers
that.
coming in and out? Where did
You've
you get that
given
from?
No explanation, really. No,
Officers coming in and out.
explanation.
No, officers coming in and out. There's no in and out.
Speak again, you're just talking over me.
Do I need to listen to him? You're stopping me under 43. I mean, it's a claim anyway. So
I've given you my name, PC Philpott, currently attached to this police station. So
yeah, can I take it before I leave?
I'll get off to go and get one.
you are
Okay.
detained.
Okay.
We're going to just put you up, stand
That's
you
fair
against
enough.
this wall, just
Yep.
so it's a backdrop for you.
Okay.
Just while I do the search, I'll
Okay.
ask you to put your phone down up here, okay? So no one.
At that point, the inspector only wanted control. His false claim, "You've been filming officers coming in and out," was pure fiction. Yardley had only filmed the inspectors leaving, nothing more. No pattern, no threat, no basis for terrorism suspicion. That one lie exposed everything. There was never real cause. Even worse, the chief inspector stood by silently, failing to correct it. For someone of his rank, ignoring such a clear abuse of power was indefensible.
Okay, so I'm free to go, so I'm free to stay, yeah?
We've obviously spoken to you now.
Yeah, okay. Free to go, free to stay. Do you hear that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I've done nothing wrong. I was just saying to your inspector, what was your rank, please?
Chief Inspector.
Chief Inspector, are you higher than this guy? I don't mean it in a.
We work together.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking his rank. Are you higher than rank?
I'm his
Okay,
supervisor.
so I'm tasking him, your inspector, to look at some paperwork that speaks about Section 43. Section 43 is an abuse if you haven't got any intel to suspect me of being a terrorist. You can't suspect me of being a terrorist because I'm pointing a camera at the police station. So I'm just letting you know that, right? And that's going to be a basis of my civil claim against you guys, yeah?
Okay, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, and what was you going to say about the inspector?
Nothing to say, we work.
Both the Home Office and police guidelines repeatedly state public photography isn't illegal. Suspicion must rest on real evidence, not guesses. When both senior officers ignored that, it showed a failure of leadership, not training. The officer lunged at Yardley, cuffed him immediately, and labeled it a terrorism detention without any legal explanation. Section 43 requires grounds to be stated before detention, not after. Cuffing Yardley without proof crossed the line from bad policing into unlawful force.
The encounter's over, sir. You are free to leave. We are going to go because we're going to need to go.
So anything you write down in your notebook, I'll be requesting that under SARS, under a subject access request. So make sure that it's available for me to see, okay? Right? All these things is ridiculous. Inspectors and chief inspector. sorry, but it wasn't very good. Yeah, do not abuse section 43. It is an abuse of power, and that is all that you was trying to do, is insert your power over me.
Now, if you thought that was a shocking detention, here's one which is even worse, and this time, Yardley reveals how much compensation he received.
Come on, mate. You just put your thing down.
No,
Put it down.
I'm not going to put it
At the
down.
moment, you're detained under section 43 of terrorism, mate.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
You want to put it down?
What's the reason? Well, I'm not resisting, but what's the reason?
Okay, well,
I'm not resisting, I'm filming you. Have you got your camera on? I'm filming you, mate.
Camera's on.
Okay.
You might want to put it down, else you're going to get that.
Alright then, let me put it down. Let me put it down then. Alright, let me put it down, okay. That's what they done to me. Put me in handcuffs, hurt my arm, hurt my hand.
Why have you gone all quiet now?
Because you illegally detained me. You stopped and searched me unlawfully.
Go.
That's what you done.
See you
Hold
later.
on. Let me ask a question. Am I still being detained? You haven't released me from my detainment yet. I take it I'm still being detained, yeah? So I'm still being detained. No one told me that I've been released from detainment unlawfully. There you go. I got notification from my solicitor, HNK, and the police have settled in the sum of 1,000.
Later, when Yardley calmly asked if he was still detained, the officer dodged the question and rolled up his window with a mocking bye-bye. That wasn't policing, it was childish arrogance. Yardley took legal action through HNK, a top misconduct firm, and won £1,000 in compensation. Taxpayers paid the price for the officer's poor judgment. Yardley wasn't provoking anyone, he was lawfully filming in public. The moment the camera appeared, the officer's professionalism vanished. The inspector and chief inspector, both experienced officers, behaved like rookies who'd never learned reasonable suspicion. Watching them twist Section 43 into a comfort rule was embarrassing. The armory excuse was absurd, as if every police building is a secret base. Yardley responded with logic, they answered with rank and attitude. Once the facts failed, ego filled the gap. The government building excuse capped it off. By then, even they knew legality was gone.